I'm supposed to say, welcome to story time with Dangles, and here's my story. Well, I was just out there walking through the woods one day, and I was minding my own business, looking for mushrooms and some of that natural grown good out there. And I like to look at the morning glories and smell for the good. And if I smell the good, maybe I'll wander toward it. And if I find some, maybe I'll take a little bit. But I'd never take the whole patch. My daddy taught me better than that. Anyway, I was out there last September. And I remember it was September 'cause the kids was going back to school. And that's about the time some mushrooms come poking up through the dirt. And I love me good mushroom tea. So that's why I was out there. Wasn't 'cause I was trespassing or making problems or nothing like that. And anyways, I heard a sound. Sounding like when that tractor about to start, but it ain't gonna start 'cause it ain't got no gas in it. You know, it does that whine sound before it does the vroom. You get that deep growling whine sound. And that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Could have sworn that's what I heard. And I heard that sound, that mighty whine. And I said, dang, what in the world? How in the world someone got a tractor out here? 'Cause I was out there pretty deep in the woods now. Deeper than a tractor should oughta go. So I took a big old smoke of my good, not them little cough of the good there. Sometimes when you got a good hit of the good, you gotta do a little cough. Did a little good, did a little cough, now say. 'Cause I use it for medicinalized purposes, 'cause I got the back pain and all that from that landscaping accident and whatnot. Anyways, back to the story. I was out there and I heard that weird tractor whine, and I had me little quick litty off the good. I know what you're thinking. It's probably not a true story. It's probably the little of good that I took. But that's not the case. Anyways, I started to smell something worse than anything I ever smelled before. So I reared up and I took the most monstrous smell I could smell. And I thought this is either the biggest patch of good I ever smelled, or something else. And I followed that smell, and I followed that smell until finally I saw there was something behind a tree. And it was taking a big old nasty. And I could tell 'cause that smell was something you never smelled before. And I got a good sense of smell 'cause I can find that good 3/4 mile away. But this was not good. This was bad. But I couldn't see what kind of God's creature was taking that big old nasty. So I thought it was Salted Wall all the way out here. 'Cause he gets out sometimes and he gets the liquor in him. And he can get caught up in a good time when he gets the liquor in him. And he can go for a 3-day binge drinking fishing fest if he get that good liquor in him. So I thought, what in the world are you doing out here, Salted Wally? But I didn't say nothing, but I smelt him. And I must have caught him right in the middle of thrusting out a big old nasty. And I figured out that's where that wine was coming from. Yep, and I heard that sound, that mighty whine, and I said, dang, what in the world? Why in the world you doing your nasties out here? 'Cause I was out there pretty deep in the woods now. Deeper than anyone should be out doing any nasties. So I took another smoke of my good, not them little cough of the good there. You know, sometimes when you got a good hit of the good, you gotta do a little cough. 'Cause I use that for medicinalized purposes 'cause I got that back pain and all that from that landscaping disaster and whatnot. So anyways, I thought I'd give old Salted Wall his space and let him do his nasty. So I kinda backed off and gave him some room for his nasty. And then he did that wine again, that dirty, nasty wine. And it was the saddest, dirty, nasty wine I ever heard. And I thought, just maybe that ain't all salty. But I hightailed it out of there, and I found out later that wasn't salty. For a matter of fact, it wasn't salty. So I believed that was Bigfoot. Like I said, 'cause I ain't never, ever smelt a big old stinky nasty like that. No, I ain't never, ever smelt a big old nasty like that. Yeah, and that's the whole story.